Okay, so shout out to WorldStar for this video of a man who catches his wife of 11 years who has a Tinder profile unbeknownst to him. Listen to the way she responds to these accusations. You're not going to believe this. Here we go.
Hey, honey.
What?
There's something wrong with the TV.
There's something wrong with the TV?
Yeah.
And why are you calling me? Because you're the tech guy. Aren't you getting an IT degree?
There's something stuck
Attitude
on the
already.
screen.
Attitude already, y'all.
Okay.
Care to explain why you have a Tinder profile?
Not right now. No, I don't care to get into why I'm so miserable in our marriage, but I feel like I had to get a Tinder account.
Of course
with our
not.
kids around. Okay, I'm trying to get from the bath. You're literally holding our 6-week-old baby. No, I'm not trying to explain this right now. When the kids go to bed, sure. We'll talk later though. Not right now.
All right, you said that we would talk. So let's talk. It's been almost a whole day and we haven't even talked to each other.
I'm trying to talk, bro.
What do you want me to say? That I'm sorry I have a Tinder profile? Like, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Okay.
I mean, why do you have one?
I don't know. I don't know. We've been together for like almost 11 years. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just wanted to try something new. I mean, I guess, I don't know.
Insane.
Yeah, 11 years. Why wouldn't you just say something? You make a Tinder instead of talking to your husband of 11 years?
Because, like, what if I made a Tinder and then I came to you and I was like, hey, I don't want to be together anymore. And then, you know, we split and we've got the kids. And then I didn't like anything that I found on Tinder. You know, like, at least if I didn't say anything and you didn't find me, then at least I still had this to come back to.
Oh my God.
To come back to?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it. We're done.
All right, so let's address this woman's piss poor attitude right out of the gate. He tells her that something is wrong with the TV as sort of a ruse to get her to look at the proof that she's either stepping out or trying to step out. Now, as a quick side note, this is actually a very good move by him. Asking her to look at the television so that they can both see the hard proof of her impending infidelity, that's a good strategy. The reason this is a good move is because unless women know that you have hard evidence, they will deny whatever it is you're accusing her of. Yes, there are some cases where despite showing your girl a video of her getting bent over and reamed in the butthole by another man in 4K, she'll still deny it and claim it's AI or that it was her in college or whatever BS excuse she comes up with. But most of the time, when you show her actual proof of her cheating, she will refrain from insulting your intelligence by telling you that you're not seeing what you're actually seeing. Anyway, he tells her something is wrong with the TV and she immediately catches an attitude saying, well, you're the tech guy. Aren't you getting an IT degree? Gentlemen, if your woman addresses you like this, then your relationship has been over for a lot longer than you think. A woman disrespecting a man verbally like this is a symptom of a marriage that no longer serves him. Because if she is talking to him like this now, she's likely done it in the past and probably has been for quite a while. Now, just to give her maybe the benefit of the doubt, maybe she glanced over at the television and saw her Tinder profile and she knew that he was about to have a gotcha moment and decided to sort of catch an attitude to not give him the satisfaction of surprising her or her looking stupid with her mouth open like, oh my God, I can't believe he caught me. That is a real possibility. But in either case, her talking to him like this tells us that she has lost respect for this dude a long time ago. If you want to avoid women like this, gentlemen, you got to pay attention to the way she talks to her friends and her family when you are vetting her. No, I'm not talking about her joking around or being cheeky or snarky to get a laugh out of her friends and loved ones. Every once in a while, even that can sometimes be a sign of future disrespect. But if she does it once or twice here or there, she should be fine. Just make sure you pay attention, make sure she doesn't do it too often. But if she is overly sarcastic most of the time, you can expect the "you're the IT guy, aren't you?" kind of response when you ask her a simple question in good faith. This man's wife straight up has a bad attitude. And women with bad attitudes, they just don't make good wives, guys. Now, I explain this in much greater detail in my book, How to Properly Vet Women for Long-Term Relationships, and you can get that at patreon.com/DonovanSharp. Now, after she actually looked at the television and indirectly and non-verbally acknowledged that her husband had her Tinder profile on the screen, what does she do? She immediately goes into gaslight mode. He asked her to explain why she's on the dating app, right? But in typical modern woman fashion, she says she didn't want to. Then she says the reason she doesn't want to is the reason she opened a Tinder account in the first place by blaming him for her infidelity. Guys, Today's women, modern women, they do this all the time. You'll ask her a question like, can you explain why your ex is texting you that he had a great time with you last night? And she'll answer, no, I'm not going to talk about why you never pay attention to me, why you never have time for me, and why you treat me like garbage. When low quality, high risk women are caught red-handed doing dirt, this is exactly how they react. They obfuscate, they muddy the waters, they avoid accountability, they blame shift, and they make excuse after excuse for their terrible behavior. Not only is this frustrating to men, this is the exact reason, among other things, this is why men are walking away. This dude has given this woman over a decade of his life, but because she's not happy, she decides to step out. And when he calls her on it, she catches an attitude and even uses their child as a shield to avoid discussing her cheating. And the sad thing about this is that once again, nobody is really shocked at her reaction. Surprise, surprise. A wife gets caught trying to step out and avoids accountability. It's a damn shame that this behavior is almost expected now. Then she gives a disingenuous apology the very next day when she says, I'm sorry I have a Tinder profile. No, you're not. And the fact that she said that so brazenly, not fearing consequences, that speaks to the enormous advantage that women have in our family court system. She's not worried about losing her kid in a divorce. Why? Because she knows that the courts will automatically award her custody in the event of a split up or a breakup or a divorce. She's not worried about getting shamed for her attempting to step out on her husband. Why? Because not only is this behavior not shamed or discouraged, it is praised and encouraged. Modern women are now having divorce parties. That's the world we live in. Then right at the end, she lays bare her Jezebel spirit for all the world to see when she quite literally explains the process of branch swinging when she basically said, well, if I didn't find your replacement on Tinder, at least I had this to come back to. I'll give my reaction to this little nugget, but let me quickly remind you that if you're still watching this video, drop your boy a like, and while you're at it, subscribe to the channel. Make sure also that you hit that notification bell and enable YouTube notifications so you will know the minute I drop another video. Also, real quick, if you want to get your black belt in women, be sure to join my Patreon for exclusive content not found anywhere, as well as access to my entire catalog of books and courses, including the aforementioned How to Properly Vet Women for Long-Term Relationships. Starting at just $5 a month, you'll have access to tens of thousands of hours of live streams not safe for YouTube, which includes over 50 seasons of dating show play-by-play reactions that show you in real time how modern women operate, along with real-world actionable advice that will increase your dating game by 834%. You will also get access to over $3,000 worth of products that will take your dating and relationship game to the next dimension. Head on over to patreon.com/Donovan Sharp to get access to this stuff, but don't do that until after you watch the video. Okay, so when she explains to her soon-to-be ex-husband that the thought process of her opening up a Tinder account, she revealed a strategy that women have been employing for decades. And that, of course, is the concept known in this community as branch swinging. Now, some people call it monkey branching, some call it raft jumping, but they all mean pretty much the same thing, which is that when a high-risk, low-quality woman is in a relationship that she wants out of, she's not going to just up and leave. No, what she'll do is she will look for his replacement, but she doesn't leave when she finds his replacement. She only leaves when she is sure the replacement wants to be in a relationship with her. This is the very reason why most women always get over breakups faster than men do. She's had the backup plan waiting in the wings the entire time, unbeknownst to her man, until, of course, he sees them holding hands less than 24 hours after she told him they needed space. I talk about branch swinging in my signature course, Womanese 101. Take a look and listen.
I want to break up. I want to be in a relationship with the guy I'm cheating with.
When a woman actually tells you she wants to break up, it means that she has completed the branch swinging process. The guy she's been fucking behind your back has made it clear to her that he wants a relationship. So with that new branch firmly in her grasp, she lets the other branch go. That other branch, that's you. Again, you get access to 625 translations just like this one when you become a patron on patreon.com/Donovan Sharp. Anyway, the crazy thing here is that this chick is using her own husband as the backup plan. She said it herself. If this doesn't work out, at least I had this to come back to. This is how selfish and reckless modern women are. And most of us are familiar with the saying, a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family, but a woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness. And this is exactly what this woman is doing to the letter. Fortunately for her husband, he figured out what she was up to before she could make a fool out of him. Be sure to tune in at 3 p.m. Pacific on Rumble for today's dating show breakdown and play-by-play breakdown. These are educational live streams that have been instrumental in the success of a lot of my students in the dating market. Thanks for watching.